Yo, what's good? It's Dan Moody. You're now tuned in to Shaoliiin Entertainment.
I feel like I'm running in circles, I'm stuck in a maze, waiting to see what your words do to me. The world gonna hurt you, they say. A rose in the grave is buried in the ground with a secret from the past. I know you wouldn't wait, so I know.
Alright, Dan Moody, we finally got you locked in to Shaoliiin. Welcome to the family. How you doing?
Good, good. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right. I'm gonna hit you with the regular. How you feeling? How you been making it through the pandemic?
I've been good. I've just been locked in the studio, been chilling with Deemohs, making tons of music. Really been dropping everything consistently.
Work ethic is key, huh? Alright, so let's get the full story. See, it's our first time having you on the Shaoliiin family, so we want to get the full story about everything about Dan. Let's go with you, right?
Let's do it.
Alright, so where was you born? Where was you raised?
Well, I was born in Queens, but I lived here my whole life in Staten Island, so really it's here. Like, I was raised here.
So you stay in Shaoliiin right now?
Yep.
And you came up with your mother and your father?
Yeah. I came up with my mother and my father, and then my father passed when I was like 16. So.
Rest in peace. Sorry for your loss. What was it like coming up in Shaoliiin?
It's alright. It was boring. Nothing really to do out here. You know, like nothing crazy, but I had fun. Played football. Met a lot of people. Knew my producer, Deemohs, one of my producers. I knew him my whole life, so like we really came up in this shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing this forever.
So when did you start rapping?
Not too long ago. Like, I always liked to rap and stuff, like, but I never really took it serious until maybe like 2018, 19. I really started like, making songs, and then like my first release was 2019.
Yeah.
So like, I used to actually manage another artist and like do stuff like that. We used to hit the road.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the name of the artist that you used to manage?
Frank Castle.
I got a Boricua's born like Frankie Negron. I mean Negron, pass the Patron or get your neck thrown. I'm from the Jacks where it's all about respect, Holmes. Hit it with that Cali slang, knocking niggas out like Clubber Lang. I'm Bruce Wayne with a bad.
Maybe like 5 years ago, probably.
How was it like working with Frank Castle?
It was cool. We did a lot of things. We had a lot of fun. Like, that was my first time, like, traveling, going to California and like different places, doing different shows. So like, that really helped me fall in love with the whole process of doing everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How'd you come into contact with him?
One of my friends, AJ, introduced me a long time ago. Like, he met him. I forgot how they met, but he was like, yo, I know this dude. Like, he's a great rapper. So he introduced me, and I heard him rap, and I was like, yo, like, you're really talented. Like, let's take this to the next level type shit. So like, I was investing money, and like, we were all like, trying to figure out ways. Like, we had a whole team. Like, it was really a bunch of us really putting in work to like try and do this.
So you actually been on the ground for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But you just started working on yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
Taking it seriously for about 2 years, 2.5 years?
Yeah, I felt like I just loved it too much, like I had to do it myself too, like, and just here we are now.
What was your biggest lesson learned managing other artists?
That if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. And sometimes, like, even if you do have people on your side, like, sometimes, like, what you see, your vision, and like, it's up to you to get it done,
Exactly. Sometimes only you can really bring your full vision to life, and it's rare to come across somebody like a producer, a videographer, that could actually bring your own vision to life. They all got their own artistic perspective, right?
Right, that's what chemistry is always important.
Chemistry is key. So is that why you work so well with Deemohs?
Yeah, like we got great chemistry. Like, I'm fortunate. I have a lot of producers on my side, like that are good friends with me too. So I have great chemistry with all my producers.
What was your craziest experience in the managing department?
Craziest as in like most fun type, like, or like, all right. I'd say we did a show in California at the Mayan Theater.
Yeah.
There was like a couple thousand people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of my first times in California. Like we were on stage with a lot of crazy people. Wu-Tang was there. Like a lot of people that like I like. Most Def was there.
Facts.
Like a bunch of people that I looked up
Rest
to.
in peace, Prodigy.
Yeah.
So, what's some of your biggest musical influences? I see you were surrounded by a lot of greats.
I say, like rapper wise, it would be like the obvious like New York rappers like Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, all them. But then you got like Juice WRLD and like people like that, and then even like Blink 182.
Yeah.
Bunch of rock bands like that. Like
That's so dope.
I have so many different influences. Like I love music, so like I listen to everything.
Yeah, music is more than rap.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
over here at Shaoliiin, we love our rap, you know what I mean? But
Right.
we love all genres. We love vibrations that uplift, period.
Yeah.
So how did you and Naf come across one another?
So I did this song with one of my producers, Cynical, Spacey. The video's out. I didn't want to do a video for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just didn't see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like one of those things. But Cynical, he wanted to do it, so like he convinced me. He was like, I got this dude like he was in contact with, which happened to be Naf. And then he linked us up, and we ended up shooting the video. Came out dope. And that was it.
And so Cynical is an artist as well?
No, he's a producer. He's the one that made the beat. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's we came across Naf about like 2 or 3 years ago on 125th Street when he was just moving out here to New York from Florida into a place out there in Dykeman. So
Oh yeah.
yes, we're like we love to see how much he's progressed.
Yeah, it's
from
crazy.
the moment he got his first camera.
Yeah, he's dope. His videos are dope. He's really doing his thing out there.
Yeah, he's really dope. I see you grinding hard as an independent artist though. Can you tell me about some of the struggles of grinding as an independent artist?
Paying for everything. Like the artist has to pay for everything. Like it's insane. Like from distribution to studio time to like I'm fortunate enough to not really have to pay for beats because all the producers around me like really close friends. So like that helps, but really that's the main thing because like that stops a lot of people from doing what they got to do because you got real life in the way. You got to pay for everything. So.
And oftentimes the artist is the last one to get paid in this situation.
Right. And we gotta pay everybody. Everybody's worried about like, hey, like you gonna pay me for this? You gonna pay me for that? Like you gotta pay for cover bars. You gotta pay for every little thing. It all adds up. But it's worth it.
Yeah, but your work is definitely being noticed. We don't like the fact that upcoming overly ambitious artists end up getting taken advantage of by some of these producers, videographers, and production companies. In your music, we hear you talk a lot about crazy different types of drugs, bobs, liquor, partying.
Yeah.
Do you do all the stuff that you talk about in your rhymes?
Definitely do. Yeah, I definitely do. I say yeah.
So, what would be your drug of choice?
Acid, actually. Like that's definitely like my favorite thing to do. Like I could do that shit all the time. It's like really what I'm on right now. Really, mostly the drugs that I do are like psychedelics. Like that's what I like. I'm like I smoke. Obviously, everybody smoke though.
Yeah. Are you on acid right now?
Oh nah, I wish. I didn't have enough time to go pick some up, honestly. Like, but I would be.
What does acid do to you? How does it make you feel?
It just made me feel good. I feel like it opens my mind, you know what I'm saying? It helps with my creativity. Like even when I hit the studio, like I'll take a tab, like just go in the pool, just wild out. Oh, fun for me.
So do you feel as if it opens up another eye, another door to creativity when you take an acid? Have you ever made music while on acid?
Definitely. I actually just made like my last couple songs. I was in the studio, took a tab, just went in there and went crazy.
You went on a journey, huh?
Yeah, it worked out. Like, I like the music that came out. Like, definitely helped. It was easier for me, I feel.
Have you ever had a bad trip?
Nah. Like I taken mushrooms, like DMT, stuff like that. Like all good experiences.
How was it like taking DMT? Did you experience what they call a breakthrough?
It definitely did. And that was like literally the most wild thing I probably ever experienced. It was like I hit it, like after the first hit, you know, everything feels like, you know, like a regular psychedelic, you know, tripping, like everything's moving, stuff like that. And then like I took a second hit, and like really big when I held it. And when I let it go, it just like blacked out and came back to like a whole different like world. Like I was running around and shit, like doing crazy stuff, like looking at things, and like, and Deemohs was there. He took a video of this shit, and like I wasn't even moving. I was just rocking back and forth, like. But in my head, I was running, jumping, like doing all types of wild shit. Like, so it's like all out of body. So it's like
almost kind of like a forced astral projection.
Right. Exactly. It's exactly what
like
it's
you're
like.
going whether you want to or not.
Take you right out of here. But it's only 10 minutes. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Depending on.
Yeah, it's like it lasts like probably max like 15 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you come down.
So how do you feel about weed being legalized in New York?
Love it. I mean, like we've been smoking anyway, but love it. Can't get any better. Only thing I'm worried about is the price now. You know, price is probably gonna start going up. You know, but I guess we'll manage. Hopefully, there's still some, you know, dealers around I could get a deal from.
Yeah, hopefully, but
probably not.
Yeah,
probably not.
You know that you know we always got underground and back alley sources. We'll see how the chain of command changes things. I was gonna ask, well, when's the last time you were truly happy?
Damn, I don't even think I even been asked that or even thought about it, to be honest. I feel like I'm pretty happy right now. Like, I wouldn't say I'm not. I guess it sounds like I'm pretty sad from like all my music and stuff, right? But
sometimes pain has a different way of speaking. When you don't speak for it, it'll speak for itself.
Right. I guess that's probably why I don't feel like I'm sad, because I record so much. Like, I express all the feelings I got. So, like, anything I'm feeling comes out. Like,
so you release
I don't hold anything back. I'm real transparent.
So the music is kind of like a form of purification for your spirit.
Definitely.
Do you deal with depression?
I don't think so. Like, I think I would know if I'm depressed, you know? Like, I definitely have, like, sad emotions. I have moments where I'm sad and stuff like that, but I wouldn't say, like, I get into, like, depression, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I know, because I know people who deal with it, and, like, I don't feel like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a real hard thing to battle with. So, yeah. I feel like not so much.
Do you ever fear about, do you ever think about death? Are you scared of dying?
Nah, I think about it, but, like, I watch mad documentaries and shit like that, like, but, nah, I don't fear it. I feel like it's inevitable, obviously. Like, it's gonna happen to all of us, so, like, when it happens, it happens. I don't really think about it too much.
Have you ever seen the movie Enter the Void?
Nah, I don't think so.
I would recommend you watch it. Check it out.
I'll check it out.
Alright, get it and get back to me. Let me know what you think.
Alright, yeah, for sure.
I think it'll be a good watch for you.
I bet.
What would you consider your style in music?
A lot of people tell me like alternative rap, kind of. It's not necessarily like, you know, rapping, but like it's like melodic rap.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And how'd the inspiration for Spacey come about?
Me and Cynical had just, the producer on the song, Cynical, we just like started to get to know each other. And he was trying to figure out like, you know, like my style of beats and stuff like that. And, like, I just kept like, I was like, nah, not that one.
Yeah.
Kept sending me stuff and I was just like, nah, bro, it's not me, you know? Like,
I know exactly what you're
and like,
talking
I'm just
about.
like, so like we had to build and like we really had to like, you know, get together and really make something and like,
Lock in.
yeah, like, you know, he came across the sample, whatever that he made. I think he made it himself. And then just from there, like, I loved the beat. Took it here actually to Deemohs. recorded like a rough draft, sent it to him, and then like he was like, "Oh, then you gotta go and re-record that." Like, so I went to another studio, we did it, and then from there we just released it.
What's an idiosyncrasy?
It's the way you say things, like, you know, like the way you word things. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that, to be honest.
You made a song called Idiosyncrasy.
Yeah, I know. I literally remembered, but I might be wrong right now. I'm pretty sure it's like the way you say something, like the way you phrase words and stuff.
What's the most impactful song, the most impactful project that you have out to you right now?
The most powerful song I say I have right now would be Autopilot, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me that was a song that I made when I stopped taking Xanex.
Yeah.
Because like I took them one day and I went to sleep and I woke up and I was supposed to take Deemohs, you know, his appointment, like in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I woke up in a panic because I was late. I'm like, yo, like calling him. He answers and like, he's in the appointment already. He's like, yo, what's up? Like, what's good? I'm like, yo, what happened? Like, my bad, I was sleeping. How'd you get there? He was like, you drove me. I was like, wait, what? Like, I drove you. He was like, yeah, you took me. Like, we had a whole conversation. We were smoking, this, that. I'm like, nah, like, I gotta stop these. Because if I can't remember what I'm doing, like, who knows how many times I did some shit like that. I'm driving my car, like,
yeah, that's crazy.
nah. So, for that, like, you know, I made that song, like, I was really, and since then, like, I really haven't touched them, nothing, like, put them down.
I'm happy for you, bro. Stick to what you're doing. drink a lot of water.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your goal in music?
It would be nice, you know, like, be known and get on, like, you know, a couple billboards or something like that. But if I don't, like, it's not really a big deal. Because I really just love to make music with all my friends. Like, I enjoy it. I'll just keep doing it regardless. So, like, if I make it or not, you're just going to keep hearing me.
What's your goal in life?
Have generational wealth. Enough money to not worry about money. So I could just do shit when I want to do it, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
What's your advice that you would give to other upcoming artists in your position?
I would say be consistent. Take care of the quality of your music for sure, because that's important. You know, you gotta sound good. You know. Invest in yourself, because if you don't, no one's gonna invest in you. That's really it. Like, don't worry about what everybody else says. Just do what you feel.
Yeah.
If you feel it, put it out.
It's about the feeling.
And don't overthink it. You know, like, somebody's gonna like it, like, regardless. So just do it.
So you think the artist should make the artist should make the music for them, or do you think artists should make music for the world?
Well, you should always make it for you first, but like, and you know, like, for people to relate to. So it is at the end of the day for the world too. But like, if you're doing it for the world and you know it's not you, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not coming from you, like, from the heart and everything, like, then like, is it real? Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, why are you really doing it?
I always felt it needs to, like, you can't compromise culture. Like, I feel like it lacks relevancy or being organic if you don't do it with conviction.
Right.
You gotta say it and you gotta mean it.
Right. You just gotta be true to yourself, like.
Any upcoming projects that we should be looking out for from you?
Right now, I'm dropping a bunch of singles, and but I'm currently working on a tape. I'm calling Mood Swings. So like, I got a lot of things I'm working on for that. Like,
What type of vibe should we be looking forward to on Mood Swings? I'm excited.
I'm a moody person, so it might be all over the place. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It might not even like have a specific sound. Like, you might just be like, oh shit, like, I didn't know he was gonna put something like this on there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a bunch of different vibes. Already got something recorded for it.
Yo, Dan Moody, bro. I appreciate you for the interview. I want to welcome you to the Shaoliiin family.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Man, I look forward to seeing much more of you in the future. Even if you don't see it for
sure.
yourself, I see the stars for you,
Thank
bro.
you.
I know the next time we run into you, you're gonna be in a way better predicament and a way elevated situation. So, my
Appreciate
blessings
that.
to you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me.
I feel like I'm running in circles, I'm stuck in a maze, waiting to see what your words do to me. The world gonna hurt you, they say. A rose in the grave is buried in the ground with a secret from the past. I know you wouldn't wait, so I know we wouldn't last. It's calling on our fate and there's no way that we can pass the test. At last, the nest, we both gotta clean up, but I'm glad we met. What you been on lately? I've been feeling spacey. It's kinda weird that you love me but you hate me. It's just your actions speak a lot louder than your words. Going through emotions, you're the one that hurt me first.